Hey, Larry, congratulations. I wanted to start by asking you just your emotions of making it to the playoffs. You're one of the players who obviously went through the toughest season in Cleveland. There aren't many of you guys left. So how are you feeling today?
Um, Great. It's a surreal feeling. It's a blessing. Um, just glad to see this thing through. Uh, it's a long time coming, but um, just very blessed. Just very blessed. A lot of hard work and dedication went into this, but I mean, the job's not done yet. So excited, for another opportunity to go out there and play.
So obviously, the Steelers again. What do you expect from that matchup, and how do you feel about turning around and playing them and knowing you're going to have to face Big Ben this time, though?
Yeah, I think that's the difference, playing Ben. But just like I said, just another amazing opportunity. You know, uh, just kind of how the cards fell, and it just another opportunity to go out there and play, brown football, and we're just excited, for the opportunity. So, like I said, like job's not done. The focus is just, once again on, going 1-0 this week. Focusing on, what we have to do, the corrections from the past game, last night, and just figuring out what we can do to win.
Thank you, Nate. We'll go to Tom Withers.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Larry. Couldn't help but notice that T-shirt. Hey, tough blow losing OV. Can you just speak to what a loss that is and how much he stepped up for you guys, especially when Miles was out?
Yeah, man, I'm hurting for my dog right now. That's a big brother. Hurting extremely for him. Praying for him. You know, it's tough. It's the nature of the game, but he's in high spirits. He's been a major contribution to what we've done. This season just helped us win a lot of big games. So can attest to how important his pieces was for this. So I'm just praying for him. Hope he gets better soon. Yeah, I mean it's just really tough. It's hard, but we have that next man mentality. We've had it all season. Especially with everything that happened from COVID to injuries. So the next guy got to step up, and that's all.
And one of those guys is Adrian, and Coach was mentioning before, his experience. He's been to the Super Bowl. He knows what this is like. How much will you guys lean on some of your more experienced players getting ready for this first round game?
I think experience is a major factor, and we got good guys and older guys who've been there before, and you can talk us through it and kind of just to tell us what to expect. And I think everybody understands that kind of yesterday was a playoff game. You win or you go home. So just a kind of understanding that mentality that now it's you don't get a next week if you don't win. So I think the guys understand that. So the guys understand what's at stake and are ready to take on the challenge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Scott Petrick, you're up.
Hey, Larry, you already mentioned it a couple times how the work's not done.
Yeah.
How do you balance the excitement of finally getting to the playoffs with we still got to go win more games?
I think it's just kind of the mentality that we've had all season. I feel like the difference in this year is just, we don't get super hype off of one win. I feel like that's kind of, going through the years, like sometimes we would win games and you'd feel like, oh, we just won like a playoff game or something, but it was just one win. I think what we've done a very good job of this year is just staying focused on the task at hand and knowing that there's a bigger goal ahead of us, and just taking it week by week and understanding that you got to go 1-0 every week, and it's not given, it's earned. So you have to put in the work. You have to handle stuff in the film room. You have to handle stuff on these Zoom calls, these meetings, practice, like just to give yourself an opportunity to have a chance to win. So.
And did you reflect on 0-16 at all last night once you guys had qualified?
Yeah, after the time expired, I prayed, I thank God, and I thought about my parents, being in the stands and just their excitement and just being able to see my mom, extremely happy. My pops was surreal for me because I know that they were right by my side when I went through that 0-16 season. So it's like I said, it's a blessing to be a part of something special, to turn this thing around. Is just amazing. So I'm excited.
Thanks.
Thanks, Scott. Tony Grossi has our next question.
Hey, Larry, it looked on the 2-point play that you were right there in Rudolph's face. Did you think I thought I saw 65 looking
Yeah.
over the replay. Did you think you were close to getting to him, or did you think you affected that throw? Because it looked like it sailed out of his hands.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always happy to be a part. I know AC jumped up and tried to try to use his ups to knock the ball away. So once again, it's just, everybody doing their job, playing the best of your ability, doing your role and just finding a way to win. And, it takes all 11 and then 22. So.
And it looked like Rudolph was able to keep the pressure at bay with a lot of quicker throws.
Yeah.
The way you saw it, is that the way it played out?
A lot of quick passes, yeah, and then some deep shots, but yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tony. Dan Lobby, you're up.
Hey, Larry, it looked like yesterday it was Jacob who kind of filled in for BJ as your guys' signal caller. Yeah. So, I mean, for a rookie to kind of step in and do that, how did he kind of handle that role?
I think he did amazingly well. Of course you're going to have your rookie hiccups, but to step in a role, in a big game like that, and play as well as he did, it's just a testament to, just how much he wants it, just how much he's been learning, learning from BJ, from the coaches. And, he's just a baller. So I'm excited for him, and he's going to continue to play well.
It seems, kind of going back to the Olivier Vernon thing, it just seems like the defensive side of the ball in particular has been hit hard all year. You just never know who's going to be out there week to week.
Yeah.
But you guys have been pretty unflappable throughout all of it. Where does that come from?
I just think it's the mentality of the team. Like I said, when you go through things, it's all about how, like, life is going to throw, curveballs all the time. But I feel like the biggest way and a testament to, the man you are, the resolve you have, is just how you respond. And I think the guys have done a great job of just responding. Guys have stepped up. They're hungry. They want to play. They want to, they want to help the team win. It's a special opportunity. There's guys that, played in the league for years that haven't been to the playoffs, and, when you're playing for something and you're playing for something special and you have the opportunity to do something that hasn't been done in a long time in your personal career, I feel like just guys understand that, and we're playing for each other, and we just know how much this means to everybody. So.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. Mary Kay Cabot is next.
Yeah, Larry, it seemed like for a few games there that maybe Ben Roethlisberger wasn't really necessarily himself, and people were starting to question his worth and his value as a quarterback. Then he came back strong in the second half of that Colts game. Yeah. What is your mindset, about having to go in there and try to beat Big Ben, and, just the way he has dominated the Browns over all these years? What are your thoughts going into this game to face him?
I think the biggest thing for us is just focusing on what we have to do. I think a lot of times you can get caught up in everything else that's going on, but we have respect for them. Like you just said, it's been kind of a one-sided, battle for a long time, but this is a different team, and that's it. It's just a different team. I think that you see it on the film, you see it on the field on Sundays. You just see the energy that the players, the coaches, just the Cleveland in general has. So, like I said, it's just a different team. And once again, we're looking forward to the challenge and the opportunity.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mary Kay. We'll go to Nate Ulrich.
Hey, Larry, I wanted to ask you real quick, because Miles better than anybody on the team, what you thought of him kind of reaching out to Mason Rudolph yesterday, telling him a good game.
I think it's big. It speaks to his maturity and his character as a person. Never one time throughout the whole situation did I doubt the person Miles was, and for him to kind of extend that arm out and just kind of just squash it was big for everybody. So.
All right, and thank you. You last week we voted you a good guy, and I think it was last week. It's a blur, but we voted you good guy and Miles Player of the Year.
Yeah.
And I just wondered if that was kind of cool for you guys to share that, if you had any thoughts on it.
For sure. It was always cool to share an award with your boy.
Thanks, Nate. We'll take two more questions. Marla right now or Didi Kinkawala? Marla, go ahead.
Yeah, Larry, just a quick thing. How many times have your parents seen you play?
More than I can count, but it was a big deal for them to come into this one. I just had a feeling it was going to be special, and I just wanted to be there, you know, when it happens. And I'm glad they were able to come.
Where they live now?
Greensboro, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
So 7-hour drive.
And so is that what you will remember most from yesterday?
Yeah, just my parents, you know, smiling, seeing them, just, you know, a lot of times when you go through things, like I said, it's all about how you respond. And the moments, like I can imagine when I was, you know, when we were doing the 0-16, you know, when we went through the 0-16 season, it was kind of difficult to kind of see, you know, but you always trust the process. My parents always told me, you know, just keep working, keep trusting. It's going to turn around. And I'm glad they're able to see it when it happens. So.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marla. The final question for Larry goes to Aditi Kinkhabwala.
Sorry, Larry, now I'm a little emotional as you talk about your mom and dad. You've been through so many coaches and you've been through so many waves here. So I don't want to put a word in your mouth, but can you just tell me what is the feeling, what is the appreciation that you can have for Kevin Stefanski just constantly saying so even compared to what you have been through?
Okay. I like it. I'm pretty even keel. I try to stay kind of just, you know, cool about everything, but I feel it just does a great job of keeping everybody focused and locked in on the task at hand. Like I said, it's not one of them things where, you know, you tear the city down and start lighting fires and all that kind of stuff. Like Jarvis has said, like so many players have said on the team, like the job's not done. Like we still have work to do. We still have to go and have a great week of work, great week of film, great week of, you know, just preparation, and go out there and find a way to win on Sunday. So that's the main focus. We're happy. We're excited to have this opportunity to be in this space, but the goal isn't to just go to the dance, it's to find a way to win it. So.
Okay. And then very specific about the game, it felt like the Steelers offensive line actually did a better job coming off the ball than they have in weeks. Was there anything that stood out to you? And do you think the line plays differently with Mason Rudolph than it does with Ben Roethlisberger? I mean, will you study more of yesterday or more of the first time around?
I think we're just going to study everything. You know, we got to be prepared. It's a playoff game. And, you know, it's win or go home. So I think we're going to look at everything and find a way.